Howdy fucking doody Milfs. Today's episode on the Mum to Milf podcast. We're going to talk about integrity. We are going to talk about you being the woman that you're meant to become. I know, rich coming from a 6 foot tall, tatted up, bald dude. But hey, the principles remain the same whether you're trying to be a better man or a better woman. This is just to be a better human. Okay? Which carries on to better everything. So, in 13 years of coaching and guiding people and coaching and guiding myself, there's a fair few things that you learn in that time. And the number one thing that I've learned is that the pursuit of challenges, the pursuit of being better at one thing always makes you better at everything. For example, if you want to be, I'm sure most of you mums watching, I'm hoping that when you had a kid, it meant you had to have more responsibilities and you were a more upstanding citizen, safe to say. You probably showed up more, I guess, intentionally at work. You probably cut off friends that really didn't want to deal with you or were kind of like 50-50 because they didn't get the whole mum life situation. I'm going to put this here so I don't blitz you. And you just became more efficient. Or because you had kids, you're responsible for those kids. And by and large, you are responsible for your own body. Now, so many people, I took hundreds of mums, have never done a coaching program before, which as 13 years in the industry, fucking blows my mind. Because why wouldn't you put your hand up and ask for help? I think so many people are caught in high school still. You know, in high school where they'd ask you, they'd say, hey, no question's a silly question. And yet nobody would put their hand up. I was the first person, always. I don't know. Help. You know what that's allowed me to do in life? Fucking everything. We've got 170 mums in our coaching community. It's going to grow to 1,000. I guarantee it. Mark my words. Right? Because of that, I don't know how. Drop the ego thing. Some of us, ego looks different. Typically in men, it looks like a bit more of a sense of bravado. For ladies, it looks like preserving your perceived intelligence or perceived competence. You don't want to seem maybe like you don't know what you don't know. And it's that lack of ability to ask for help when you need it. And maybe some of you can, share some light on you when you watch this. Send me a DM, feel free to do so. But it's that inability to ask for help when you need it that's going to get you to a much, much better place. Now, typically, the clients that do the best in my coaching program are the ones who go, hey, I'm fat, I know I've got a problem, I've tried to do it on my own and I can't fix it, help. And it's those same people that the quickest that ask for help are the quickest that solve the problem. You got one life. You can spend it fat. I still sleep fine at night, Got bloody 40,000 people in my Instagram that I dare say probably 80% of them, 90% of them haven't asked for help. They've gone for surgery. They've gone for fad diets from a fucking Google document. ChatGPT. Michelle Bridges, all that bullshit. But that's not coaching. That's just asking for a plan. That's not tailored to you. It's like if you got hired to sweep floors, for example. Shitty example, I know. But how you sweep one floor in one business is very different how you sweep another. For example, how you would sweep a floor on a job site, construction site, you'd have to be cautious of nails, things of that nature. But you might just be getting rid of some rubble versus how you would clean a floor in a kitchen. You would use bleach. You would expect to almost be able to fucking eat off that kitchen. And so whilst it's the same action, needing a cleaner, same job role per se, cleaning, there's a different approach. And that's why cookie cutter plans don't work. They don't educate you on what you need to do for you. And that's where so many mums stay stuck. They don't put their hand up and go help. I've invested tens of thousands of dollars into coaching, business and fat loss. I like to say I'm a pretty successful human. being that I've done a psychology degree, a fitness diploma, built a gym, built an online coaching community, got to 40,000 followers in 18 months, all off, hiring help and implementing everything that I was told. And it's that speed to go, problem, help me solve it. I don't care what I got to spend. Money comes and goes. That's where a lot of people get fucking twisted up. An investment in you is never a waste of money, and that's where people look at it wrong. If you learn skills, these are skills that are going to teach you for life, and that's where most people fuck up. It's either the personal skills you learn about yourself, which I've learned about myself through bodybuilding coaching, through business coaching, you name it. I've also learned it myself through therapy, investing in myself there. I've also learned about myself through, mindset coaching. I, by and large, found that was pretty fucking stupid, mind you, because it was just work harder. That's about it. There was no magical unlock. I wasn't this broken thing that needed its mindset fixed. But with that being said, investing in you is never a dollar poorly spent. You could piss down your money down the drain looking after your kids, and they won't even bat an eyelid. Tell me all the things that you remember as a child that your parents, bought. Maybe 10 things tops. Tops. 10 things in 18 years? Fucking 50 years for some of you? 40 years for some of you? Your phone breaks, no issue. Go on a payment plan, no drama. It's $2,000 for a brand new iPhone these days. Your TV breaks, another $1,500. You need a brand new car for no fucking reason. It's got some Bluetooth on it, better safety features, even though you haven't been in an accident for fucking 13 years, but the one time. But yet for your body that you spend every living, breathing, waking moment into, you're afraid to ask for help. Whatever that's about, I don't have the answers for you, only you know. However, having enough integrity and understanding in yourself to know this is where I'm at, this is what I'm going to do, and this is how I'm going to get there, is everything. And that integrity piece, that becoming a better version, that investing in you is a lifelong thing. You should, my partner, bless her, she shits the bed at any time I spend a lot of money on Facebook advertising. That's how I'm able to build an audience, how I'm able to get clients. It's how Coca-Cola spends money so people buy Coca-Cola. It's how the world works. You spend money on ads. She'll see the ad bill every month and she'll be like, what the fuck? Pays off, right? But even in her mind, she's too afraid to take that risk. And if you can move forward and understand that, yeah, sure, let's say in my example, one podcast might kick off. It probably fucking won't, but let's say if it does, right? I needed to do all the other shitty versions of podcasts to get to that one podcast. Is it not worth my time then to spend hours filming, recording, editing, putting on YouTube, putting on Spotify, setting up Spotify? Is it not worth putting it in an email? Is it not worth putting it in a Facebook group, even the shitty ones, to get to the good one? I think it's definitely worth it. And I think a lot of you are afraid to do yet another failed fat loss attempt because you've just tried shonky versions of fat loss attempts. If you've done coaching, by and large, I think you're in the right place to say maybe it's not for you, depending on the coach. But I've hired shit coaches before and I still think it's a great lesson for me. Oh, okay, I was doing what I was meant to be doing. Great, this isn't a good fit. Thanks. Or, fuck yeah, this is for me. So many people I talk to act like almost like money's this thing you're never going to get again. And there's that scarcity mindset that keeps women held back, I think. Keeps everyone held back. Investing in yourself compounds, because when you lose 20 kilos, people are going to respect you more. You're going to have better relationships because you're showing up better, you're more energized, you're more confident. So people are going to want to radiate around you. You're going to communicate clearer. You're going to have more clarity of thought. You're going to sleep better. So long-term health benefits are going to be better too. And you win in all fronts. And that's the thing that most people don't understand. And maybe hopefully if you're watching this, you're a client of mine, shout out to you. I know a lot of you watch this. But I just want to reiterate as well that the journey never ends and you should never want it to fucking end. I only want to invest in myself for a little bit. Fucking what? Are you out of your mind? I only want to make my life better for, I don't know, 3 months. And then I'm done trying to invest in myself. It's like, I'm going to play the stock market for 3 months. Hope I win a banger, but if I don't, stock market, not for me. Huh? It's a never-ending journey and you should want it to be that. Unless you want a shit quality of life, but then by all means, go for it. Don't be the person that's resourceful. Don't develop those skills of resilience. Don't be the person that can make the extra $100, $200 a week to afford some sort of coaching. See how that goes for you. Or you be the person that can rise to the occasion, better yourself, afford it and go, you know what, fuck, I've actually got more energy and capacity to do other things. Huh. Maybe I didn't need to spend 2 hours doing this and that and this, and maybe I could have gone to bed at 8 p.m. when the kids had gone to sleep, hustled and had hanky-panky with the hubby and then gone to bed at fucking 9 p.m. Maybe I could have. Or maybe I could have not dawdled on my work phone or not dawdled at work. Maybe I could have, asked my boss what I could have done better and got a promotion or, look for another employment opportunity that pays you 10 grand extra. There's your $200. Then you're in fucking surplus. It's the short-sighted thinking of how much is it going to cost me and, hold you back. You wouldn't think twice about spending fucking $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 on 10 grand on a fucking holiday that lasts for a day, but it's the memories. What about the fucking 12 months preceding that you spelt miserable? Those memories? What about the future memories you're going to have or the life you're going to have to live when you have really bad arthritis? Your weight's gotten out of control. You're not strong, you can't carry groceries. Hate to fucking break it to you, but the Australian system's not looking too fucking crash hot, brother. I think you noticed the change of scenery behind me, right? That pension is looking pretty shithouse. I want my physical pension, or at least give myself the best chance. You can invest in stocks, you can invest in property, you can invest in a bunch of stuff. And by and large, you people would think that's be a great investment, but investing in you, you're like, oh fuck, I don't know. Maybe it's because you're afraid you won't do the work. Maybe you're afraid that you won't become the person that you want to become. Or maybe you just like being comfortable. I'd ask myself some serious questions about that if I was you. Because as someone that's at 33, overcome a lot, and built a fuckload of things, and grown, and built a business that 0.01% of Aussie business owners probably not going to build, 0.1% or 1% aren't going to build. There's some stuff in that. Most people are overweight as fuck. The most I've been super overweight has been 6 months, probably 12 months in the last decade, I think, where I've been like fat. Not PT fat. I'm PT fat right now. Even though I think I'm in good shape. It's PT fat, right? You don't have the six pack. But in the same way, it's like elevating your standards is never going to be a bad thing for you. And the journey never ends, and you shouldn't want it to end. It's like, if you want a good life, and you want a great life, you should build your ideal person based around that, your ideal character, what she would look like, what she would do, how she would interact. Then start fucking building that. Because I'm going to tell you now, I'll tell you for free, being able to have a fucking half a cake when I want it, and factor it into my food and not worry about getting fat as a result, pretty freeing. Being able to eat whatever I want, whenever I want it, it's pretty freeing. But you've got to build it to get there. You've got to put in the steps, the work to get there. And that's why 70% of people are overweight. Because they just don't want to do it. It's not hard. It's 5 minutes a day to log your food in your food diary. Oh, was I accurate? Was I honest? That's free, being honest. Cool, great, learned that. Did the weight go down? Nah, it's either period week or it's not. Cool, keep cutting the calories down by an extra 100 or 200 a week. Great, did the weight come down? Cool, no, am I weighing everything? No, I'm not. I'm guesstimating. Cool, start weighing everything. Oh, boom, weight starts falling off. That investment of time, effort, and finances into your well-being is everything. You want to know who, I guess, was the worst clients that I got for the most part, was when I was charging the least. I was charging the least, I get the shittiest clients. Sign up for a month, they'd bail out. Oh, I can't afford it, da da da. It's not for me. Okay. What are your other options? Don't really have any. Okay. Go be fat. See how that goes. Or, watch that compound over 20 years, 30 years. But when I started charging more, one, I started to level up and become a better coach. Off the bat, I was like, fuck, I'm actually charging more money. I've got to step up the plate. I've got to do systems. I've got to do education. We have that all in our background now. Clients get monthly recipe pack launches, all because I started charging more so I could do more. Right? Then we'll get better coaches. Train the ones that we have currently. We're going to have a world-class system, all because we start charging more than the people who want more out of their life and willing to invest to become better. I've got mums that are single mums, chilling with 2 kids who are like, you know what, this is worth the investment. Then I've got the same single mums who turn around and go, I can't. But they'll happily punch a deck of darts or happily go out to dinner for $100 or happily spend $40, $50 a day on McDonald's and not even bat an eyelid. And that charging more filters those people out. It really does. If you understand business or you know business, or maybe you're just not at that level yet, or like you don't understand it to that degree, trust me when I say this. It's a big reason. Have you ever jumped into an app that costs $20 and never used it? Yep. Low cost, low quality client. Not calling you a low quality person, but the opt-in, the push, the commitment is so far lower. The cost to you is lower, so you care less. You vote with your dollars on who you want to become. And if you're not investing in yourself to become a better version of yourself, you're going to stay exactly where you are. And that can be 10, 20, 30 years. Me personally, I do not like how that looks for me. Even now, at the level of success I am with the coaching stuff, I'm going to be hiring a shitload of mentors. I've spent an exorbitant amount of money. Now, this isn't a business coaching channel, so I'm not going to divulge me figures, but I've spent a lot of money. Probably 10 times what my coaching costs for a 6 hour, over 6 months mentoring. Crazy. All because of the pursuit of making this business 1% better, talking to you gals 1% better, and getting those 1%ers. Now you might be thinking, sure, Adriano, this fat loss stuff isn't going to make me money. I digress. Well, not I digress, I disagree. In every single instance when I've showed up better in physical shape, I've made more money, hands down. I've been able to go to, because I've been focusing on my health too, so I've been sleeping better, more clarity, more energy, more confidence, which then turns into more opportunities. There's a big reason why people in the high end, CEOs, things like that, start looking after their health. Because it matters. You might not be able to see it today. You might not be able to see it tomorrow. For example, one of my clients, Ali, who's now a coach with us. She does great results for all our clients. She's got a small group team that she can sort of really focus on, which I want for her at the moment. I overlook absolutely everything she does. But she started, she's a nurse, single mum, a nurse. And the money's decent in nursing, but the stress is fucking high. If she didn't say yes to me on the phone when she was financially pushed, I was when I charged a lot less too. She was financially pushed. She said, fuck man, I don't know. She made it work even when, apologies. Oh, that's fucking silly. She made it work even when she didn't want to. She was crying on our first call. She said, fuck, I know I need to do this, man. She's lost 16 kilos with us. She trains 5 days a week. She's an absolute beast. And she's getting paid as a coach. She's going to get paid really, really well soon once she builds up her client base. She's great at what she does. She couldn't have seen that opportunity 6 months. She's studying now, her certs. She's amazing at what she does. She's lived it, breathed it. And some of you can't see the opportunities that are on the other side of looking after yourself. You don't need to invest in me as a coach. Sure, I'm fucking great. Company's great. Cool. This isn't about that. This is just so you can push to be a better version of you. I don't need your money. Whoever wants to hire me can pay me money. And that's great. And I'm very fucking fortunate and very, very grateful that everybody who comes into the program does so well and cares enough to vote with their dollars for me. But this is for you watching. If you aren't, in the program. It's like, start looking after you. Start becoming the woman that you want to become. Because I guarantee it, and this is going to sound like an absolute fucking dick maneuver, but I guarantee you'll be showing up better. You'll be more attractive to yourself. You'll have more confidence. You'll be more attractive to your partner. Not because you're a fat blob. If you're triggered, fine. But I know when my partner goes to the gym, she comes home more bubbly, more confident, more energetic, and I love that version of her because she's looking after herself. She's invested in herself with time, money, right? Same thing with me when I'm going to the gym versus when I'm not. When I'm eating shit food, I'm gassy. I'm like, oh, fucking Jesus Christ, make it end, right? When I'm not investing in my health, I'm a shit version of me. And so are you watching. And that's okay. You can be a shit version of you, but being a shit version of you shouldn't be a lifetime sentence, shouldn't be a prison sentence. This is an invitation for you to start looking after yourself, because I'm here to tell you what you can't see is opportunities that are coming. You definitely can't see it. Because you don't know what it looks like, because you've never looked after yourself properly for long enough. You've done 1 month, 3 months, maybe tops. Maybe you lost weight one time, but you did it unsustainably in your 20s. And you put it all back on again because you did it unsustainably. You crashed out, you started doing 5-6 days a week training. And then you hit motherhood and you're like, I can't sustain this. If you invest in skills, those skills will compound for the rest of your life. And if you don't, you'll stay the same. You're not going to learn. It's the same thinking and the same brain that got you into the problem is not the same brain that's going to get you out. I'll tell you that much. I've never known anyone that's hyper successful that hasn't had a coach. And so there's things to learn from there. Success leaves clues. Michael Jordan had a fucking coach. All your favorite female athletes had a coach. And yet, for yourself, you're thinking, what? I don't know. What? I just don't know if it's going to work. Even if it doesn't fucking work, you still learn something. It's on to the next. Cool, I wasted money, but cool, I've wasted money on dumb shit before. Just do me a favor, take 2 seconds, tally up all the things that you've, Kmart runs you've done, shoes you've bought but never worn, clothes you bought that no longer fit you and you've pissed money down the drain on. It's thousands of dollars, but you don't even bat an eyelid at that. But when it comes to investing in yourself, you might invest in the wrong person. It never works. You don't go to one doctor and he's a shit doctor and you never go to a doctor again. You don't go to one dentist and he's a shit dentist and it doesn't work. Or you shouldn't, at least. So that's what this podcast is all about. I want you to invest in you. I want you to look after you. Because I'm telling you now for free that the skills you learn will compound for life. You might not be able to see what it looks like in 3 months. Good. That delayed gratification is something you need to learn. You need to learn how to do the hard work without seeing the reward straight away. And if you're someone that's like, I just need to see results, that is a fucking shit way to live your life. I need to start a business and if I'm not a millionaire by next week, I'm not gonna quit. Don't start. If I can't get the results, I'm gonna learn how to get the results. That should be the attitude. If I can't do it now, how do I learn to do it? 7 years ago, 8 years ago, when I first started my PT business, I was like, I don't know how, but I'll learn. If I failed, if I had a call with somebody, say, hey, do you want my service? Which now people pay great money for, which serves a fuckload of mums and does great work with. That would have never left the ground if I went, sales calls don't work. Oh, Facebook marketing, advertising doesn't work. When all of you gals know me from Facebook and Instagram. It's shit, don't work. I would never have invested. You try until you succeed. And I'll leave you with this. Everyone, including yourself, is right about your failures until they're not. Whether you're starting a business or building a body or building your family. And if you believe, or if people believe that you aren't who you say you are, they're right until the minute you prove them wrong. And then you're not. Hope this helps. Love you all. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to the new view. Hey? Fucking pretty snazzy. Pretty cool. And I'll see you gals on the next one. From me to you, invest in yourself because you're the best investment you're ever going to make. Love yous.